Okay, welcome everybody here. After a long time, let's go straight to this session. Let me welcome you first. We'll drop the message then. Welcome once again from my side, targeting 2025. And yes, there have been speculations that the vendor has been changed and such. And what about the level of questions we are going to come across and such? Let me say quite clearly, I've been teaching since 2013. I repeat, I have been teaching since 2013, and TCS wasn't there making SSC examinations or conducting those examinations back in 2013. I think it was back in 19 TCS acquired. But from that point till today, the examinations that SSC has conducted, no matter what the vendor is, they have repeated their vocabulary 70 to 80%. You can check. You can check. They are fond of repeating the same errors. Yep, 80% repetition we have been coming across. After TCS, the level became easy. I totally agree. If you watch papers of 17, 16, 18, the level was up. After 20, 21, 22, 23, it's like have plus V3, not there. Have plus ing there. Models with a V1, more better. Did not saw. The level has gone so easy. So is the cutoff gone pretty up? So I expect if there is any new vendor which is going to conduct examinations, in my opinion, and with this 12 years of experience, I can say repetition must be there. Impossible that we will have fresh sorts of questions now. Impossible, in my opinion, for sure. I assume, and please trust me with the experience I'm saying this, 80% or 70% you are going to come across those repeated vocabulary words, one words, antonyms, synonyms, idiom phrases. For sure, 20% new also. And I think the level of grammar and other stuff should be slightly up. We will be ready for everything such. Whether the level is low or high, we are ready for everything such. Let's go straight to the session. This is the first one, hoping for the other ones pretty impressively as we go ahead in this particular one. Welcome all of you present out here. All of you. Let me mention something before I start. That's the legacy of selections we have had in 2024 results. Topper of CGL, CHSL, JSO, all these toppers were from Oliveboard. More than 6,500 selections in CGL alone. So we'll work hard together. If you're willing to, come here and we will work hard together. Can have a look. If you want to be a part of this new batch, which is the Score Booster batch with revision and practice, all welcome. Getting 350 plus live classes, mocks, PYQs, and pretty much. And yes, you can study with me also in this complete English batch if you wish to. Let's go straight to the questions. The first one. You answer one by one and we will discuss one by one. I'm taking a session after a long time, so can share this. Here we go. Welcome all of you here, Nancy, Jaj, and Anvita. Akash, Mitali, Namaskar. Isha, Nitish, welcome once again, brother. Jai Shri Shyam, Manish, Aditya, Gunjan, Ayushi, Desal, Bubbly, Divyanshi. Welcome all of you here. Let's go straight. Sorry for this mismatch. Nope. He wish or wishes. I wish I would be. Because that's not certain, you can mention. Radhe Radhe, good evening. Don't be sorry. Welcome. I'll mark the corrections. I'll define them, describe them later. You go through all of them first. Let me mention something that yes, I'm making you aware of those slightly better level questions that even if the level goes up, you are already up to the mark to that level. So they are not those easy peasy ones, more better, did plus V2, have plus ing, model with an ing. Let's analyze those better questions. Good evening, Radhe Radhe, everyone. For sure. Bhavna. Of course, great. I'll define all at once. Dinesh. A better choice. For sure, because the sentence belongs to past. Kajal, Radhe Radhe. Respect. No, no, Dinesh. That is the verb of sensation with which we use either we went, I saw him come, or ing, I saw him coming. They are the same. It's a good evening. Neha, good evening. Welcome. Exactly. Done from your side. Let me. He wishes, remember that statement? Oh, I wish I were the richest man on the earth and such. Remember this subjunctive mood? Oh, I wish I were the richest man on the earth. So he wishes he will be. Drop this line. This is future. He will be richer. He won't be richer. He wish so. I would love to be with you. I would like to say something, would like to, that way. I would like to, not I will say something. He would, because that's your wish, not the certainty of future. Doubts welcome. I'm not familiar with all the places in this town, in the present tense, because although I had been living here for 2 years, had been past perfect continuous, the theme belongs to present tense, use present. I don't know anything here. Although I've been living here for 2 years, I do not know anything here. He gave us much informations. Yep, common errors. Something that I said at the beginning of this class, 70 to 80% repetition we get in SSC examination. We have been getting that for more than a decade. Yes. Yes, new fresh questions can be 30%. Now this may be 25. Oh, yep, 25 and 75, maybe 80 and 20 also. Must not be 60 and 40 and less than that. Information, being an uncountable noun, cannot take SES. Information, furniture, evidence, equipment, scenery, poetry, jewelry, machinery, mischief, they are strictly uncountable. Advice and abuse in the same list. Every day there must be a space here, but punctuations don't matter. We hear about senior citizens being robbed, people being robbed, they are robbed, passive, and they kill. They kill whom? If you use active voice here, you have to mention he killed whom. There must be an object. No, no, no. Every day, I'm sorry, we hear people getting robbed and people getting killed in cold blood. I hope you have heard the idiom cold-blooded murder. So they get robbed or they get killed, the parallel construction. V3 here, passive. V3 here. Why even there? His performance was given a standing ovation by the people who has, first of all, people who has. A relative pronoun works accordingly to its antecedent, which is plural. Shouldn't be has, must be have here. But later on I realized the sentence belongs to past. Put had here. People are wanting, no. Verbs of sensation, verbs of state are not used in ing. I am wanting to say this. I want to say this. I am hoping he will come. I hope he will come. I am thinking he will talk to me. I think he will talk to me. People want to see, not people are wanting to see. If you have any objection, feel free to say. Next. Came, कहाँ पर came? Where, in which sentence came, Saloni? मिलना चाहते हैं. Exactly. Nitish, absolutely. Absolutely, brother. In the fifth one. Yes, okay. People who came to hear him is 100% correct. 100% correct. All these questions have been taken from PYQs, but of those standard. Of course, there'll be many easy here, but there'll be some difficult ones here also, showing you a mixed of easy, moderate, and difficult questions. Bhavna, we have a blunder. Please have a look. Singular subject without an SES. Impossible. Nancy, Isha, Bhavna, is that okay? High doses causes with a singular subject, we have an SES. With a plural subject, we don't have an SES. Exactly. So that is fine. It has been shown that you are talking about just one person, so shouldn't be smarter. And generally, with the word smart, with the word enough, we use positive degree adjectives. Of course, we are talking about just one person. Need not make the comparative transformation. He's smart enough, rich enough, bold enough, young enough. He lived in Mumbai since 70, since lived 285. No, 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 no. Since is not paired with to, it's from which is paired with to. Thank you. Objections welcome. Let me explain these. I was surprised when she smiled as if she saw me before. There are a couple of adverbs ago and before. Ago is used in past indefinite, before is used in perfect tenses. The train had departed before we reached the railway station. The movie had started before we reached the theater, etc. So I was surprised when she smiled as if she had seen me before. I have seen you before. I think I have heard this before. We have met before, always in the perfect tenses. Each one of his sisters, one were, use a singular verb. His need for affection, fine. STEM, just like he go to school. Singular subject without an SES is impossible. His need comes from, stems from. Doses, causes, not at all. He's smarter enough. You're just talking about one person. He's smart enough, rich enough, bold enough, and such. And she lived here from this point to that point. Between this and that, from this to that. Next. Yep, any takes a plural noun. Any problems is correct. Even no problems is correct. Just a sec, you keep on answering. Nisha, good evening. Bhavna. Nancy, present is an adjective there. If you say presented, that has to be presented by someone. Tata IPL, presented by, co-presented by, somebody presents that. We don't see that if they don't present. But students, Nancy, yes sir, I'm present, not I'm presented by someone. No, Saloni. If you do not know, do know, there's a phrasal form, make use of, like avail. Whenever you get an opportunity, make use of that. One word also. Yep. Exploit, which is used in a negative sense also, in a positive sense also. Make use of. Not use of, it's make use of. Make use of. Harness. He said it was the first time that such a trick is in past. He said that to indirect narration. No, no, no. No, Bhavna, not here. Um, not yet. No problem, Shikha. The correction lies here. That is, in my opinion, no error. And for sure, you are correct when it comes to the last one, full of words. He was elected in the formal tone. In the formal tone. If I open Google, there'll be many examples elected as, selected as, appointed as, etc. See, that's why it's better to refer to books for the formal English. Internet is full of formal, informal, and the other variations. Elected as, I don't know what they show, but news articles will show n number of examples. Check this out. He or someone elected as Tamil Nadu BJP president 2 days ago. Someone elected as PPP chairman, re-elected as president, elected as chief, elected as representative. Saurav Ganguly re-elected as chairman of the ICC, appointed as okay. But yes, in the formal tone, we don't follow appointed, elected, selected as. It's better, the formal tone. Candidates present in the examination, candidates who were present in the examination hall should make use of such opportunities, should avail, should exploit, not in the negative tone, should harness such opportunities. Present is an adjective here. He said it was the first time that such a trick in the past was discovered. I saw his unbelievably fine, really, quite. When you say quite, it means completely. When you say really, it means almost the same. putting both and this word here, unbelievably, really, quite, delightful cottage, make it superfluous or redundant. At least drop one of the adverbs. You can say unbelievably delightful cottage, really delightful cottage, quite delightful cottage, or at least drop one of these. They make the superfluous combination. I was shocked to see how much she had aged since the last time we visited her. After since, we use past indefinite in those perfect continuous tenses or perfect tenses, which is all correct. And there are some comments, doubts. Let me explain them. This is all correct. I was surprised to see how much she had aged since the last time we visited her. All correct. Your doubts welcome. And my heart is so full of words. Quite common. I think all of us know. Doubts welcome. Nana, Saloni, that's an adverb here. That's an adverb here. Nancy, the former is better. The latter is an adjective or a pronoun. Saloni, this one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In this case, much is not an adjective modifying a noun coming after that. She had aged. उनकी उम्र हो गई है. She had aged much. काफी उम्र हो गई है. The adverb modifying the verb, not the adjective. Thank you so much. I hope it is okay. Doubts welcome. Put them again. No problem. Saloni. She had aged much. उनकी काफी उम्र हो गई है. How you are putting, what should I say? You are marking the interrogative structure into assertive tone. Just like I may ask you, यहाँ कब से हैं आप? How long have you been here? And I was surprised to see how long he had been here since we met. मुझे देखकर बड़ा आश्चर्य हुआ कि उसको कितना टाइम हो गया था यहाँ रहते रहते. बताया नहीं है कितना टाइम हो गया, वही कहा कितना टाइम. दादी को जब देखा तो लगा कि कितनी उम्र हो गई है जब लास्ट टाइम मिले थे उससे ज्यादा. Is that okay? If not, feel free to say. No, 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 no. 19th is not correct. Nope. Nope. 19th is not correct. Yes, 20 is correct, but not 19. Fine, drop it. Go through the rest and take a look at the end. Bhavna, impressive. Collective nouns, once get divided, become plural. Yep. Concealer, I think you know. C-E-A-L, not S. Welcome. I reached home. Akash, not where. You are not marking the correct relative blank space. You are correct when it comes to the answer, but the description is not correct. Have a look again, and I'm sure you are capable of answering. Hmm. When I left the office, that must be a fixed time. I left home at 7:13 today. I left home at 8:07 today. I left home at 6. घर से कितने बजे निकला वो तो फिक्स्ड है ना. अब ऑफिस कितने बजे तक पहुंचूंगा, ट्रैफिक एंड ऑल डिफाइन. ऑफिस से कितने बजे निकला वो फिक्स टाइम होगा. अब घर कितने बजे पहुंचूंगा वो डिपेंड करता है. देखो जरूर ओके. Most of the class is all correct. This is a class where we have, say, dozens of students, and I think all of you agree to what I say. Yes, sir. Most of the class agree to what I say. Most of the class. Just one class, most of it. Most of the students in the class, that way. This is actually no error. Thank you. Jam, why? Use V2. Sentence belongs to past. No, but accuse is a verb in English. Accuse is a verb in English, and you already have a verb. After no, there should be a noun, I think. Mithali, I'll explain for sure. I haven't explained yet. I will explain for sure. Just looking at the last answer of yours. When you accuse someone of something, that's a verb. We don't have a verb required here. You need a noun. I have no money. I have no time. Look at the demand of the sentence. No, hey dear, King's Tea. Okay, let me save time and answer these. The first one, Akash, Saloni, and some people here. Such is followed by that, for sure. Let me mention this, and you can check. Such takes as, such takes that, but such as is used as a relative pronoun. Taught yesterday in one of the batches. Such that is a conjunction, takes a complete sentence after it. And we don't have a complete sentence. I had expected what? So this conjunction cannot appear here. The correction will be that. Saloni, Akash, it's not such a pretty place which I had expected. Which? But such is not followed by which, it is followed by as a relative pronoun. Perfect, Mithali. Exactly, exactly, exactly. That is a conjunction, needs a complete sentence. As is a relative pronoun for words like who, whom, which. The committee was divided. No, a collective noun becomes plural once it goes divided, is Singular once it is unanimous. And committee divided in their opinion, that means there must be more than one opinion. That's why they got divided, for which the identity has to be plural. Speech was given to men to conceal. The spelling of that verb is wrong. Conceal, hide his thoughts. They will leave the office at 6 and reach home when I reached the railway station, not when I reached at the railway station. That's a transitive verb. Reach takes its object. There is another one, arrive, which takes at. You arrive at a place, but you reach a place. The new lecturer seems to be very popular with the class, with most of the class. ज़्यादातर बच्चे उससे सहमत हैं. Mithali, let me show this popular with. The doors stopped the crooks. Kingsley, that's cool. The doors stopped the crooks as they jammed, in the present indefinite tense. They stopped as they jammed halfway round. And he had no accuse as a verb. Some pronunciation such homonym, paronym, homophone. He has no excuse. I didn't attack him. No, I didn't. He has no excuse. You better know the meaning of excuses. Superb. Hey dear. Let me show this popular with. It feels weird, but is all correct. Let me show you. Popular with. Okay, let's use AI a little so that we can have directly or direct statements. See everyone. Both popular with and popular among are grammatically correct, but they are used in slightly different contexts. Popular with is generally used when referring to individuals or groups. Popular among is used for ideas, beliefs, or things that are widely accepted within a group. Popular with is common when defining someone's popularity with the other people or groups of the people. She is popular with her classmates. But popular among for those ideas, beliefs, that theory is popular among scientists. Okay, and let's open Oxford, Cambridge, or any other dictionary to be precise. That should be precise for sure. One more time, we can open them. See this, Cambridge, straight from the horse's mouth. That song was popular with people. But how popular is she among teenagers? With teenagers also. Popular with people, popular among for ideas and such. Now, if you talk about that lady, Madonna, she was popular with teenagers. Camera went off. Horrible. Just a sec. But once you say Madonna is popular among teenagers, that means her songs are popular among teenagers. Just a sec. Just a sec. Sorry for the delay caused. Let's finish things with one more slide. Next. 22 Saloni. Have a look and your doubts welcome. They will leave the office at 6. Okay, I'll finish this class at 8 And for example, if I have to reach home, I'll reach home by 9, I think. आपको कहाँ डाउट है आप लिखो, जो पॉइंट दिख कर दे रहा है उसको डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. A unique feature of a mobile phone is that it enables seamless telephone calls when the user are moving, when the user is moving around, or the users are moving around. My father, though old, goes everywhere by foot. Yes, it's informal to say by foot, although we use by for those means of transportation like by car, by bus, by train, by plane, etc. But usually in the formal tone, we use on foot for foot. Bhavna, we can make this statement better. And yes, of course, this is asked in SSC PYQs. They have marked A as the correction. May we have Y? For sure, you are correct. Great. The way you noticed, I don't know what the actual statement was in the official examination, but all across the internet, I think it should be. But punctuations don't matter, so we will have a mistake mark here, but that's a blunder. And I think they considered this. They won't consider such a mistake until that's a blunder and we don't have any other error in the sentence. Bhavna, we can check it live. This was asked in SSC. Now feel this, full of ambiguity. Exactly. You have a model expression had better, which is equal to should, to suggest. You should consult a doctor immediately. Yes, of course. Yesterday belongs to past indefinite, but if I drop this and say gave, two fractions need to be touched. No problem. At least, since I can't be unanimous, at least let's bring it in past, not present. Saloni, fraction A shall be considered. Exactly. Bhavna, trust me, and whenever you feel comfortable, free, do check. All the questions have been taken from SSC's PYQs. The level is slightly up, not did plus V2 again. Huh? You can check what the answer was and feed me back with the valuable words tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a class here at the same time, 7. To be honest, this is an adjective, your. But I think we need a complete sentence. So when you are in doubt and such, feel this. Everyone, A unique feature of a mobile phone is that it enables seamless telephone calls even when the user are, for a singular subject we don't use are, either say users are or say user is. My father, although old, goes everywhere. By foot is not the correct expression. On foot. You should consult a doctor immediately. And the photocopy of should is had better. You had better, seamless, without any disturbance, without any disruption, without any fluctuation. Just like, sir, the video is not working, it's lagging, pausing. Seamless experience. Smooth, I can say. It enables smooth calls. People who watch cricket, when you seam a ball, it doesn't go straight, it deviates a little. But for calling video, we need that seamless experience, not those disturbances in between. She received promotion instead of her because she's senior then, no, senior too. The officer had given orders. In the formal tone we use orders of the Supreme Court and of such and such. Yep, no buffering, exactly. To his soldiers, but yesterday has belongs to present. Yesterday can't be present. At least transform that in past. And when you're in doubt, your family, your mistake, your job. Now, when you are in doubt, last. Thank you. Last slide. Free marks. You can't skip it. Neha, 31. Come on, come on, come on. Your is an adjective. Okay, let me mention in the next slide. You go ahead. Your is an adjective. It takes a noun after that. Your family, your job, that was your mistake. तुम्हारी गलती थी. इसका मतलब होता है तुम्हारा. और पीछे आती है noun. पीछे noun ही नहीं है. So when you are in doubt about your loyalty, you can't help being this or that. You are. Is that okay? Your will take a noun after that. Hardly, barely, scarcely, with inversion. Then, no, that's not the comparative degree one. That's no sooner. They take when after them. Yes, the second conditional with inversion. Thank you. Obviously, Aditya, no error, because that's the inversion one. Now, I cannot teach this right now if you haven't gone through. Conditional clauses, you go ahead. If I were the Prime Minister, in a formal tone can be written as were I the Prime Minister. Third conditional also. If we had played with Sehwag, can be written as with the help of inversion. Had we played with Sehwag without a conjunction, they work the same. That's no error. It means, if I were the president, I would award you a title. Bhavna. The patient died despite he had fine, but despite is a preposition. Can't take a sentence after that. You need a conjunction. And I think it is something which is nipped in the bud. At a glance, you can answer this. Yep. One of my friend. Impossible. One of my friends. Last but not the least. She was called Lady with the Lamp. No, it has a blunder. I won't say blunder, but a mistake. I won't say blunder, but a mistake. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. Let me say something. Gandhiji was known as Mahatma. Is that correct? Uh, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was known as Missile Man. Is that correct? Uh, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was known as Iron Man. Is that correct? There's a famous actor, fighter named Rock. Is that correct? Aditya's super brother, Isha, absolutely, exactly. No, at least listen to me. If you think these are correct, I'm speechless. No corrections in any of these. Obviously, Saloni, at least listen to me, beta. Rock or the Rock, the title. We use articles for the titles. Mahatma or the Mahatma, the Iron Man, the Missile Man, the Undertaker. For sure. Lady, which is a common word, at least define that. The lady, which one? With the lamp. The Statue of Liberty, the Statue of Unity, the United States of America. When you have that description title, at least make that definite. Don't be sorry. No. Okay. Finishing things now. I hope that was a beneficial session. See you tomorrow at the same time. I repeat, see you tomorrow at the same time to discuss next part of next topic. I think sentence improvement. For any objection, feel free to say. A batch has recently started the the booster course for CGL 2025 and CHSL 2025 also. And do watch the free classes which are conducted every Saturday, or do check the teachers' timings. I repeat, do watch the free classes in English and English medium. They are free, conducted every week by each and every educator here. I'm a part of banking also. You can be a part if you wish to there also. Just informing, not promoting. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe, everybody, for your precious time. Mitali, these days I'm running so busy, to be honest. I'm honestly sorry for that. Uh, if there is something urgent, please drop a message. If we can have patience, please wait for 3 to 4 days. We'll have a word with you if you don't mind. If there is something urgent, please drop a message now. Nancy, you are correct. I'm sorry. But she was given a title that way is possible. Lady is not possible. So there was a concept of mistake and blunder. That was the perception. Just that way. Thank you, Nancy, Mitali, Neha, Aditya, Gunjan, Neha, Saloni, Kajal, thank you so much. Bhavna, thanks a lot. You were impressive today. Saloni, Akash, Babli, Nisha, Gunjan, Isha, Dinesh, Vishali, and all of you here. 36 titles: The Mahatma, The Iron Man, The Rock, The Undertaker, The Lady, which one? With the lamp, The Statue, which one? Of Unity, The Great Wall, which one? Of China, and such. Thank you so much. Okay, take care, be safe, bye bye, everybody here. Radhe Radhe. Thank you, Bhumika. Radhe Radhe, Bhumika. Thank you so much.